Okay, in this video, what I want to do is go ahead and start working on the reward system for the barrier. So, according to the wiki here, rebuilding a barrier rewards 10 points, and you are basically capped at 40 initially, and this raises 50 every round to a max of 490, meaning on the first round, you can get a total max reward of 40 points just by rebuilding. Then on round 2, you can get a total of 90. And then from there, it keeps going up by 50 more and more and more until you reach a max of being able to earn 490 points. So, what we're going to be doing is here in our game mode and our barricade, we're going to be basically setting up an event. So, every time the barricade rebuilds a board, we want to broadcast a board has been rebuilt and this is who rebuilt it. So that way, the game mode can handle the logic of rewarding the player. So to get that set up, let's go right above our class, and we want to declare we'll do a multicast delegate in case more need to, bind to it. And we want to do a one param because we need to pass in who did the rebuilding. So let's call this one F on board rebuilt and pass in an actor. So up here, let's do on board rebuilt. And right underneath repair board, let's just go ahead and broadcast it, passing in the rebuilding pawn. Once we have that, we can handle everything else directly inside of the game mode. So here in the game mode, let's go up to our post initialized components. And we basically want to do another get all actors of class. And we want to change found player starts to found barricades. And then change a player start to a barricade. However, we need to go to our build.cs and go ahead and add a dependency to our barricade module. So that way we can go ahead and use it. So I'm going to let Rider go ahead and do its thing, and I'll be right back. Okay, once that's done, let's change our a player start to a barricade, and we just have to include it. So let's bring that up. I'll do it about here. Okay, so we don't need to store the barricades. We just need to access their event to bind to it. So we're going to do a loop over the corresponding found barricades. And basically, let's do a barricade, or actually, since we are just binding, let's do cast to a barricade from found barricade. And we want the on board rebuilt. So here we want to add a U object. And we need to make a function, a zombies game mode. Let's call it on barricade board rebuilt. So let's go ahead and make this. So I'll do it. Here's our other events. Let's do void on barricade board rebuilt, taking in the rebuilding actor. And let's just do rebuilding actor is the pawn that rebuilt the board on the barricade. Yes, let's make it an inline again. Thank you. So let's go to our on player health changed right below it, and we'll put it right in here. So let's see, once we have that, we basically need to establish more or less our rule set and how we need to implement it. So we need to limit per round how many points can a specific player earn by rebuilding a barricade. So in our game mode here, let's head up to our variables. And what we can do is basically have a map, and the map is going to have a key of the actor, so the rebuilding actor, and the value is going to be the points that have been accumulated per round by rebuilding. So U property, let's do a T map with a actor being the key and int32 being the value. And let's call it the player. Let's do players rebuilding barricade points. And over here, we want to go ahead and do a find or add with the rebuilding actor. And this is going to return, as we can see here, a reference to the value. So we want a int 32 by reference. Where's the key? There it is. And let's call this one earned points. So in this case, if earned points is less than a certain value, such as 40, in this case to start with, then we want to take earned points and increment it by 10. So this would allow us to only rebuild a max of 4 boards on the first round. So what we can do is basically set up a simple formula to figure out what is the max points that we can basically rebuild on a per round basis. So in our case, we want a int 32, and this is going to be the max points to earn per round, or just max points to earn. And that's going to equal the base value, which is 40, like so, plus we want to increment by 50 times the round number minus 1. So we need the get game state, cast it to the A zombies game state, and we want the round. So get round minus 1. And that's going to take 40 plus 0 on the first round, then 40 plus 50 on the second round, 40 plus 100 on the third round, so on and so forth. Once we have that, we need to clamp it between 0 and 490. So let's do a max points to earn equals fmath, and we want to clamp the max points to earn between 0 and 490. So for the ease of tweaking this, and if we want to in the future, I want to go ahead and expose these to the editor. So here in our game mode.h, let's go up here where we have our properties, and let's do a category called Barricade. And we'll do first off the int32, which is going to be kind of like our base value. So let's call it the starting max. Let's do max barricade rebuild allowed, which will be 40. Then we need a int32, and this will be the amount to increment per round. So let's do the barricade reward per round increment amount, which will be 50. We need an int32 barricade reward max per round, which will be 490. And then we need the int32 barricade per board reward amount, which will be 10. So let's swap out our 40, swap out the 50, swap out our max that we clamp with, and our reward amount. And then we can change 40 here with our max points to earn, and that should take care of it. So what we want to do is basically just, we have our amount, we can just send a gameplay event as a reward to our rebuilding actor. So U, ability system blueprint library, send gameplay event to actor, passing in the rebuilding actor. And we want to use our reward tag, and we need a payload that contains the magnitude. So we need a f gameplay event data, call it payload, and the payload needs an event magnitude of barricade per board reward amount. So let's go ahead and close out of the editor and give it a try. So we should be able to rebuild a max of 4 on the first round, and we don't really have much of a way to, oh yeah, we could test it by doing some prints out, or some prints. So let's do a quick test of UE log temp, warning, text, let's do max points to earn, and print that out. All right. Now, since we made that change, let's go ahead and run our live coding. Okay, and give it a try. So we start rebuilding. We do 1. That's right, I lowered the thing down so it's super slow. Repair board interval is back to 1.5. So what I want to check is we rebuild once, twice, 3, 4, and we should not get it another time. Actually, we do. However, I just rebuilt the whole thing but got 40 points. I forgot because of where we have this being printed, we're going to see it every time. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we only got 40 points because we start at 1,000. So now that we have that, that means our initial clamp is good to go. So what I want to do now is in start round, I'm going to uncomment the logic so that way we can test, every single round basically. Okay, let's give this a try. So rebuild 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're going to the barricade positions. So we rebuilt, what was it, 1, 2? Yeah, 2. So 3 and 4. So that's the max that we should be able to rebuild. And then we kill this guy. And on round 2, our max points should now be higher. Okay, they're all going to be in the way, aren't they? Oh, nope, I forgot we disabled collision to run through. Oh, come on. All right, so all the positions have been filled. So now, press F, we can have the max points being 90. So that is correct, and it should keep going up and up until it reaches the max, which was 490. However, we do have a slight bug, and thankfully it's right below us, but basically, we're incrementing our earned points until it crosses a threshold here. Now, this is on a per round basis, so basically what we have to do is, at the start of each round, we need to reset the player's points. So on start round, we need to loop over the player's building barricade points. So I'm just going to do auto by reference. Let's do player rebuilding barricade points in players rebuilding barricade points. And we need to set the player rebuilding barricade points dot value to equal 0. And that'll take care of basically resetting. So once we have that, I'm going to comment out, again, the set timer, remove our log, because we are, well, simply put, good to go. All right, so that's going to be all for this video. We now have our barricade set up where we can earn rewards. The reward system works just like it does in the original, at least as far as I'm aware, anyways, according to the wiki here. And yeah, there's not really anything left that I can think of to do. So the only thing left would be pretty much just having the zombies destroy the barricade. And actually, real quick, I do want to remove the repair board from being blueprint callable, as it's not really something that is, well, it's not needed. So the repair board is going to eventually be down to being maybe protected. I'm not sure, but it is something we need to take into consideration if we decide to add, say, the carpenter pickup and that sort of thing. But that could also be handled, in a completely different way. So that'll be all for this video. If you like what I'm doing and you want to help support me, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description below, where you can also get early access to this entire series.